Nuance with Nikki, the nitty gritty, even if it's shitty. Now, guys, I just like to point out, for the most part, if you have a problem with South Africa, you may just be the problem. You know, I just read a negative comment about South Africans on my page, which is fine, but it was one that was so misplaced. I was like, I need to pick me up. And I thought back to tweets that I'd seen years ago, and I was trying to find them, and I couldn't find the exact ones, but I'll try and describe to you some of what was spoken about. I've actually got my husband here on the phone, so if you hear him laughing, that's going to be him. He's not going to mute. But some of the stories that I've heard of people being robbed here in Johannesburg, I mean, someone has told me that, you know, they broke into her house. While breaking into her house, they apologized to her and said, look, I'm so sorry I'm doing this. It's because, I'm doing it for my kids. And she said, it's okay, I forgive you, just please don't hurt me. And they went on. And I've read tweets about people actually being robbed in town. The same robbers are so worried that you're going to get robbed by someone else. They'll walk you to the taxi rank, drop you there, give you change from your own taxi fare. I kid you not, so that you get home safely. Guys, if you have a problem with South Africans, you might just be the problem. So I couldn't find those tweets, but I've just found that an article was made recently, and apparently there's a TikToker doing it. So I'll see if I can put them into this video. But I saw one or two, and I thought maybe I wanted to react myself as well, okay? Honey, you there? You're there in the background. Okay. Let me just see if my face... Yeah, the audience can see the words. Okay, you ready? Hi, bo. Wrong one. Okay. We were once hijacked, but they brought my books back so I can continue with my education smoothly. Wow, so kind. When robbers came into our commune, one of the robbers hugged me because he could see I was scared and he wanted me to calm down. My family had a break-in. They were baking. Robbers asked if they could switch off the stove for them so the scones don't get burned. Look, at least you had some comfort scones. Which other country? They broke into my place when they broke into my place. When I came back, my dirty dishes were washed, and the person also changed my bathroom light bulb. No man. Hi, was that a woman robber? Was that robber straight? That sounds like my mom robbed him, babe. They came to rob my home and realized we were not rich, so they came back the following morning with groceries. That's my new plan. They broke into my place and took almost everything, but left one blanket so I don't get cold, left one glass for water and juice, left a cup for warm beverages, left a spoon, a teaspoon, one bowl, and one pot. Thank you guys, so that you could have a restart. Mamelo. Last year I was mugged by a gang back home in KZN. Then this year the gang tried to mug me, but the first gang showed up and started fighting for me.
From Robin the Hood to being Robin
Hood. Okay. He allowed me to back up my pictures, gave me my SIM and money for taxi fare, and walked me to a taxi. No, guys, really, I mean, we've known this for years, that while you're getting robbed, you can actually ask the robbers, if it's a South African robber, listen, can I please have my SIM card? You know? Okay. So, yeah. And so I guess there's this TikToker. Let me just see if I can get it playing. Okay? Ubuntu robbers.
Glass of water, juice, left a cup of warm beverage, left a spoon, a teaspoon, one bowl, and one pot. Well, they obviously Marie Kondoed your apartment. Do you know who she is? She would have charged you. They did it for free. Once, a guy and his friend wanted to mug me. A third guy appeared and said to leave the DJ alone. Who will make us dance if you traumatize him? Guys, this is why you become a DJ. I got dropped off my phone and afterwards they asked me for hugs and gave me and my friends halls. You see, they're thinking about you and also how you present. I mean, caring robbers, man. They broke into my place. When I came back, my dirty dishes were washed and the person also changed my bathroom bulb. Hey, this could have been a family member who wanted to steal from you, but realized you were doing worse. You might want to check up on that. We had a housebreaking. The person cooked for all of us and we had dinner. After all that, he asked for money politely, saying we're good people, but he is at work. So, he's moonlighting as a chef as well. Bro, a criminal broke into my aunt's yard, stole our copper tap from outside and replaced it with a plastic one. All at night. Our neighbors were not so lucky. Hers were left water running. These guys were making sure that they steal but not waste water. That's very important. I was robbed of my money. They gave me money to go home and they bought me food and asked me how do I feel about this experience. They asked for a review of the robbery. What
Wow, guys, I even cared about her mental health or his mental health. What's happening? Wait, hold on. Did I mess it up?
is this? Uber robbers? What? Back when I was a baby, my dad was hijacked. I was in the car seat at the back and the hijackers didn't see me. When they eventually realized I was there, they brought me back and the car back. They made a movie about you. Do you know what that movie was? It won an Oscar. They came to rob my house and realized we were not rich. They came back the following morning with groceries. We need receipts for this one. This sounds unbelievable. And the best for last. Buckle up for this one. We were hijacked and the guys were taking turns in piggybacking me so I don't have to walk while they were busy with the car. Now I was confused. What's happening here? So she responded, while taking out our tracker, sir, I was wearing high-heeled boots and shaking, so the dumb thieves decided to do that. Basically, they needed to strip the car and look for the tracker, but they needed to keep the car moving. But they didn't want to leave her behind. So one guy was piggybacking her and escorting her while they were doing this. Don't laugh. Then their boss said to me, did they touch you somehow or try to grape you? I said, no. He said, okay, because Rona, we are professionals. If you cooperate, nothing will happen to you. Imagine. It doesn't end there. They further gave us friendly advice that if you buy a car, don't buy Polo, Ranger and Hilux because that's their target. We're going to be hijacked over and over again. See people, this is why the Ranger drivers are always in a hurry. It's actually a car in demand. Well guys, I don't know what to say. What a story. Keep them coming because these are unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. I need to find more. Of his videos. Aha, I found another one. What's this?
Receiving from you, where the criminals have hearts. They are thinking about you while robbing you. Look at these greatest hits. We were once hijacked, but they brought my books back so I can continue with my education smoothly. Next one. When robbers came into our commune, one of the robbers hugged me because he could see I was scared and he wanted me to calm down. Wow.
Okay, there is more.
For them so the scones don't get burnt. They know about the scones. These are high-class robbers. I got pickpocketed and asked for my phone back, and after noticing, the guy gave it back and gave me a whole lecture about how I should be aware of my surroundings because I won't be lucky next time. Important. Once experienced a break-in at my place mid-robbery. The thief asked me why I didn't lock the door and later advised me to lock cause it's not safe.
I mean, that's true.
That's great advice. They broke into my house and I was 8 months pregnant. The other robber offered me water to calm down. I mean, wow, he is considerate. I was also mugged walking from Hatfield to Cafe 43 and he took all my money from my purse and accompanied me to the place and made sure I see the person I was meeting before he left. He didn't even take my phone. He said I need it more than him. My friend got mugged in Brahm. From a distance, the mugger saw he was disabled. Then he returned the belongings and said, sorry. What? Last year, I was mugged by a gang back home in KZN. Then this year, another gang tried to mug me. So the first gang showed up and started fighting for me. Guys, when you know one gang is after you, make sure they protect you so you don't get after another gang. I can't believe these stories. Can you imagine? And there are hundreds more. Who are these people? It's like the politicians would just steal and not care. But these guys had some heart. At least, let's give them that.
That's a good point. South African robbers care more about us than the politicians do. Let's see these comments. When I had a house robbery, I asked them to at least give me my driver's license so I don't need to struggle to apply for a new one. And they gave me all my cards, including my bank cards. Yo, do you know how much time and money that saves? That's incredible. Guys, am I seriously getting mushy over how robbers treated? No. South Africa's a movie. That's what Dan Cord always says. Nuance with Nikki, the nitty gritty. Thanks for joining.